Morning, all of you. Today we will start with the exercise 1.3. 1.3 is third question. Listen. Express the following in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers. Q not equal to 0. It is very important questions. Okay. So first question I will explain. So 0.6 bar. The 0.6 bar you have to write in the form P by Q form. Okay. So this type of sums, how doing it? Let's just see. Let first you will take let x is equal to 0.66 bar means the previous class I explained I have given 6, etc. Okay. Here only one digit is repeating. In some questions, 2 digits repeating, some questions, 3 digits repeating. Sometimes after 1 digit, the remaining digits repeating. So different cases are there. Different cases, different methods. So listen. So this one, we will put the equation number 1. What is here? Here only 1 digit is repeating. Okay. X is equal to 0.666, etc. Now, how many digits are repeating? 1 digit repeating. So that you multiply by 10. Multiplying by 10. Multiplying by 10 gives 10x is equal to multiplying by 10 means this decimal place will go one place ahead. Okay, so that 6.666 etc. So this you keep that equation number 2. Okay, equation number 1 got and equation number 2 got. Equation number 2 how got? Here only 1 digit is repeating, therefore multiplying by 10. So multiplying by 10, what is what? 10x is equal to 6.666 etc. Therefore, now equation number 2 minus equation number 1 gives equation number 2 and equation number 1 subtract. So that is equal to LHS part first time subtracting. This is the LHS part. So 10x minus x is equal to. Now RHS part subtract 6.666 etc. minus 0.666. Clear? So 10x minus x, how much will come? 9x. So 9x is equal to 6.66 subtraction, I know. Decimals full will subtract 6 minus 0 means 6. Always write and subtract over there. So what will get? The x is equal to 6 by 9. Because you want to find out this x in the form of p by q. Therefore, x how is got 6 by 9. The same way you write it. If you want to reduce, we can able to common term is there. You can want to cancel, then you can cancel also. So 2 into 3 divided by 3 into 3. This common 3 common now cancel. So you will get this 2 by 3. So x means what I taken 0.6 bar. Therefore 0.6 bar you got in the form 2 by 3. 0.6 bar you got in the form 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Okay, p by q for what? P by q for p and q are integers and q not integers. Okay, this is the method. If only 1 digit is coming, this is the method. Now I will explain the second question. Second question also, little difference is there. So this one, anybody have any doubts? Clear now? So here only 1 digit is repeating, therefore we are multiplying by 10, 10x. Then equation number 2 minus equation number 1, 10x minus x, LHS part subtracting, RHS part subtracting. So 10x minus x, 9x got, that is equal to 6. Therefore, you want to find out the value of 6, 6 is equal to 6 by 9. So you got the value of x equal to 9. Clear? So next to copy it all of it properly and then start with the next question. Question number 2. Each step while writing, do along with me. Okay? Second question. Second question is 0.47 bar. Here which digit is repeating? Only 1 digit is repeating and the first digit is not repeating. So this is different. Let x is equal to 4, 7, 7, 7, etc. The digit is repeating. Therefore, here all the digits is not repeating. Therefore, we are not giving the as equation number. Equation number 1. Okay. Here, one digit is not repeating. So equation number 1, then we are giving all the digits repeating coming there, we are giving equation number 1. Here all digit is not repeating, now one digit is not repeating, 4 is not repeating. So which digit is not repeating, first you remove that. So here we remove first this one. So this one removing, what will do? Multiply by 10. Multiplying by 10. Multiplying by 10. Gives 10x is equal to 4. Here multiplied by 10, this decimal place will go one place ahead. That means 4.7777 etc. Keep it as equation number 1. Clear? And now, then, this is the first equation. First equation, when we will put after decimal place, all the digits are repeating, there we will put equation number 1. Okay, that is why I didn't kept it here equation number 1, because 4 is not repeating. Which digit is not repeating, that digit first you remove. And now, how many digits is repeating? Only one digit is repeating now. Therefore, this equation again multiplying by 10. Okay, multiplying by 10. Multiplying by 10. Is here this equation again multiplying by 10. Here what will come? Already 10x is there. Into 10 will coming, it will become 100x. 100x is equal to, is it clear now? 100x is equal to, so here multiplying by 10 means one place go with 47.777. Okay. Now as usual, equation number 2 minus 1 gives, listen here, 100x minus 10x. First equation minus, so second equation minus first equation, LHS part subtracted. That is equal to 47.777 etc. minus 4.777. Clear? Now 100x minus 10x, how much coming? Say 9x. 100x minus 10, 100 minus 10. 110 minus 10, how much will come? 90. And 47.777x, well, here subtract and see. 47.777 etc. Yes. 4.777 etc. So here, all 7 coming, 7 minus 4, 3, and here 4. Okay. So what you got the answer? 43. Therefore, x is equal to what will come? 43 by 9. Here, you got in the form p by q, no? P by q form got here. Okay, p and q are integers. Okay, q not equal to 0 form what? Therefore, we will write the answer. Therefore, 0.47 bar is equal to 43 by 9. This is 2 mark question. So you got the answer. 0.47 bar is equal to how much will come? 43 by 90. Clear? Okay. So this type of sums in illustration sums are there. If you want, we can explain once more. And the same third section, third question is homework. So what you also want to do now? Homework. Okay, illustration if you needed that type of different sums are there. See illustration number. Question number 9 we can see. Illustration number question 9. Okay, 9 also same type of one question is coming. Illustration number 9. Okay, all of you take your textbook and see the illustration number 9, page number 12. This copy down. Yes. Now, show that 0.2353535, 0.235 bar can be expressed in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. That is your question. Okay. So I will write the question. 0.2353535, etc. Okay. Same type of question, just previously done or same question. So probably you practice at home also. Okay. Let x is equal to 0.2353535, etc. Okay. Okay. Now, just like the previous sum only it is coming. For one digit is not repeating, but the remaining two digits are repeating. So which digit is not repeating, that you remove first time. So how many digits is not repeating? 2. So what do you do? One digit is not repeating, multiplying by 10. 2 digits they are there, multiplying by 100. 3 digits is coming, multiplying by 1000. Okay, so one digit multiplying by 10 gives 10x is equal to 2.353535, etc. Clear? So after decimal point, all the digits are repeating now. Therefore, this keep it as equation number 1. Now after decimal point, how many digits are repeating? 2 digits repeating now. So multiplying by 100. So multiplying by 100. Multiplying by 100 is multiplying 100. Where you have to multiply 100? Here in the first equation, not here. First equation here multiply. So how much will come? 1000x is equal to multiplying by 100. 2 places will go ahead. 235.353535x. Keep it as 2. Equation number 2 minus equation number 1 is 1000x minus 10x is equal to 235.3535, etc. minus 2.3535x. Okay? Understanding you? Any doubt is there? Ask. How to ask her? Ask in the WhatsApp group. Okay. 1000x minus 10x. How much will come 1000x minus 10x? How much? Say 1000x minus 10x. How much will come? 990x. 990x. Subtraction also, some of them may not be knowing. So subtract and see 1000x minus 90. Minus 10. So 990. 990. So here 235.3535, etc. Subtract 2.3535, etc. So what will come here? 0. And 5 minus 2, what will come? 3. Here 3 and here 2. Okay. So what do you got? 233. Therefore, x is equal to how do you got? 233 by 9. You got the value of x as 233 divided by 990. Okay. So you got in the form P by Q form what? 233 by 990. 233 and 990 are integers and 990 not equal to 0. Therefore, we can write. Therefore, 0.235 is equal to 233 by 90. Clear? Okay. Now this type of sums are very important. Sums you practice properly. Okay. Now we can come to the next questions. Next question, listen. Express 0.999 etc. in the form P by Q. Question you read along with me. Are you surprised by your answer? With your teacher and the classmates discuss why the answer makes sense. So answer while getting we can see what is the meaning of the question. Okay. Listen. Let x is equal to 0.99999, etc. So here after decimal point, all the digits are repeating. Therefore, we will put the equation as 1. Okay. This is very easy method for you. So now how many digits repeating? The same digit 9 repeating several times. So multiplying by 10. Multiplying by 10 is 9. Here also multiply by 10, here also multiply by 10. Here multiplying by 10, what will get at 10x. And here multiplying by 10, one digit will go ahead. So 9.999. Keep it as equation number 2. Okay. Now what's your method? What do you do? Equation number 2 minus equation number 1. Equation number 2 minus equation number 1 is, here you see, equation number 2, LHS part is 10x. And here also LHS part is x, that is equal to 9.999, etc. minus 0.999. Okay. Following now? Yes. 10x minus x, what will come? 9x. And 9.999 minus 0.99, subtract and see what will get the answer? 9. Okay. So what is what x? X is equal to 9 by 9. 9 by 9, what is what? 1. That is the question after. After getting the answer, you will become surprised though. Okay, what is the answer? 9 by 9, you got 1. Why this happens so? So here you see 0.99999, etc. That means actually very minute difference only for becoming 1. So that its approximate value is coming as how much? 1. So how much difference coming? 0.000000000. Then how many zeros? Can you able to count? That much minute difference only coming. Therefore, the approximate value of 0.999 what will come? 1. That is why you got the answer here. X is equal to 9 by 9 equal to 1. So if you want to write the p by q form, write it p by q only. 9 by 9 only write. Therefore, 9 and 9 are integers and 9 won't equal to 0. Okay. So what is the surprise? Clear? Now, question number fifth one. What can the maximum number of digits can be repeating block of digits in the decimal form of 1 by 7? That means it is division. Anyhow, during lockdown, you are simply sitting at home. So divide 1 by 17. Divide and see. Okay, then find out your answer. So divide 1 by 17. 10-15 minutes of sitting and dividing, you will get the answer. And question number 6. Fifth one is homework. Okay. And sixth one, see, look at several examples of rational numbers in the form p by q, where p and q are integers with no common factors other than 1, having terminating decimal representation. Can you guess that what property q must satisfy? Yesterday that we explained in very detailed way. Okay, very detailed way. I have given many examples. That again we can recollect. Listen. So 10 by 3, 10 by 3 is equal to 3.333, etc. 7 by 8 is equal to 0.875, and 1 by 7 is equal to 0.142857, 142857, etc. And 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. 1 by 5 is equal to 0.2, etc. etc. So question again, read your question. Question make it clear first. Look at several examples of rational numbers in the form p by q, where p and q are integers. There is no common factors. Please, in between the numbers there is no common factors p and q. Here 1 and 2, here 1 and 5, here 7 and 8, here 10 and 3. Have no common factors. That's the meaning. Other than 1, having terminating decimal expansion. Terminating decimal expansion. So terminating decimal expansion only we are taking here. This is terminating decimal expansion, and this is terminating decimal, and this is terminating decimal expansion only. Okay. And can you guess what property Q must satisfy? What property Q must satisfy? See here, factors of Q. E by Q saying what is Q? 8. So what are factors of 8? 2Q. And here what is coming? Only 2. Here what is coming? Only 5. So it's all terminating decimal. Now this is terminating, and this is terminating, and this is terminating. Okay? And it's denominator is here 2 only coming, here 2 only coming, here 5 only coming, and 1 by 10 is 1 by 10, 1 by 10, 1 will come 0.1 S. So here which are the factors coming? 2 and 5 only. From these 4 examples, what we can able to finalize about the property of Q? Here what is coming? 2 only coming, here 2 only coming, here 5 coming, here both 2 and 5 coming. Therefore, if the ration number is a terminating decimal, then Q, the factors of Q will be either 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 only. Which are they? Here 2 only, here also 2 only, here 5 only, here 2 and 5 both coming. Therefore, which are the possibilities? The property of Q must be, property of Q must be, Q will be either 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 only. 2 alone possible, Q 5 alone possible, and 2 and 5 both also possible. Therefore, the factors of Q will be either 2 or 5 or 2 and 5. Clear? Now, next question. Write 3 numbers whose decimal expansion is non-recurring and non-terminating. Non-recurring and non-terminating. Non-recurring and non-terminating. So, how can I write non-recurring and non-terminating? Non-recurring and non-terminating, the word meaning is that it is, you say, what type of number? Either it is rational or irrational? Irrational. So 3 numbers you can write in any way 3 numbers. But one property you should follow. It may not terminating and it may not terminating and recurring. Simply write numbers. For example, I will write 7.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 2, 7, 4, etc. See here, is it non-terminating? Etc. is there, so non-terminating. And any group of digits are repeating. Any group of digits is repeating. So what you can say, it is non-terminating and non-recurring. So along with me, you also write 2 more numbers. Any 3 numbers, right? 2 more numbers, right? 2.020, 257, 0327, etc. How funny it is. Simply you can write. There is no non-terminating also, non-recurring also. Then one more number, right? So 1.35, 0.35, 37, etc. Here any group of digits is repeating? No. 35 here repeating, but here in between again 0 again, 35 again. Okay. So repeating, I told you already clear cut, I explained and given version. So in this way, you write it yourself any 3 numbers. It should be non-terminating and non-recurring. And one more question is there. And 8th question, 9th question is homework because you knowing what is rational and what is irrational, you are knowing, so you will find it out by yourself. So next question, find 3 different irrational numbers between the rational numbers 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. Find how many? 3. Find 3 different irrational numbers between 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. So 5 by 7, I will write 5 by 7. 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. In between these 2 numbers, these 2 rational numbers, these are rational numbers. In between these 2 rational numbers, you find the 3 different irrational numbers. For that, what you will find out first? First, you divide 5 by 7 and decimal form find out. 5 by 7 is equal to 0.714 285, etc. and 9 by 11 is equal to 0.818181, etc. These are the two decimal form of the rational numbers. In between these two decimals, what do you find out? Three different irrational numbers. Rational numbers, how to find out? I told you about that. Any decimal form you write, it should be like between these two and non-terminating and non-recurring. Three can find out more. See here. Three in between any numbers can write 0.738. Here 7 1 comes, so 73 line between these two. Okay, 7300785295, etc., etc., etc. See here, this number lies between these two. 0.71. Here I have put 73. Therefore, it lies between these two. And see here it's decimal form non-terminating. And is it non-recurring? Non-recurring, no. Yes. So you got an irrational number. Non-terminating, non-recurring, all are irrational numbers. And now second number, 0.765275920085. Non-terminating and non-recurring. Okay? So another number, one more number, right? You take it as a friendly way and write. Very easy, know this. 78325279, etc., etc. Clear? You got clear? Clear now? So these are non-terminating, non-recurring. This is also non-terminating, non-recurring. This is also non-terminating, non-recurring. These numbers are all aligned between these two numbers. Okay? Bye, all of you.